Ashe Collective, and welcome to Nesia Star Tarot. So we're gonna start out with our readings for our air signs today. You guys are first up, so I'm gonna pull a couple of cards, see what the energy is. And Ashe, you guys, thank you so much for the space and this time that we spend together. Sorry, I am trying to get these angles right. I'm gonna pull this down a little bit more so you can see. Okay. Spend more time outside, guys. It'll help you get out of this energy. Five of Swords, first card out. So you're definitely in your element with the air, right? This is for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Libra. But the energy I have here is that you guys are spending a lot of time in thought. I really kind of want to take all these cards, but I'm just going to look at them. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. Can't look at them like that. The World. Ooh, what's hidden behind the World? Cups. Love. Bringing in love messages and moving into a better direction. Wow. This is a message right here. I'm gonna take those. I like that. All right. Underneath the bottom of the deck here, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is a real stable individual. This is someone that's looking out for the greater good, for the stability of all, for the kingdom, you know? Creating a kingdom, creating a safe space, I even want to say. It's like nurturing the home is the energy that I'm getting with the King of Pentacles. So this could be your own temple. Like spending more time paying attention to what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, making sure that, you know, you're cleansing to remove toxins, drinking a lot of water to purify oneself as well. Shout out to Booksmart Cannabis Co. Check it out on Instagram and Facebook, my brother's company. Hit them up. All right. But as I said, the first card out we have here is the Five of Swords, followed by the Four of Cups. So this is somebody spending a lot of time in contemplation. And the thing about this is the same energy. Like, you see how they're both they're both sitting down. They're both in a, I'm trying to say like a solitary position, but like they're sitting. They're both in a almost like self-reflective is the energy I'm getting here, but stagnant as well energy. So you're spending too much time in thought where you're not making any decisions here. You're not taking any actions here. This is someone trying to prevent others from like having or using a sword against them. So they collect all the swords and then they feel like people have turned their back on them, but they don't understand that they're the ones manipulating or had manipulated the situation, right? Like, you collected all the swords. Nobody told you to do that, right? So then because of that, now you're looking back at the past and the happiness that was lost here, those that have turned their back supposedly on you, right? But the problem is, like, you have new offers of love, new emotional offers coming in. But it's like, if both of these cards are representing contemplation, your emotions are getting tied up in thought. Your emotions are like, you're just too mixed up in, like, I almost feel like what everybody else is doing. Or even the comparison of everyone else. And to speak of an offer, like, the universe is bringing in stable offers. The Pentacle is here. This could be like a new job, a new way of making income, some sort of new idea that's going to propel you into the right direction. It's moving away from the chaos. He still has all these swords collected with him. You see that, right? With the Six of Swords. He brought them with him on the boat. Now, those swords could sink you. Those swords could puncture a hole in that vessel, right? And those are thoughts too. Those are words that were exchanged. Those are arguments. Those are like bad memories. It's not even like, because I want to say you want to take the good swords forward. And that could even be the energy too. You want to remember the past happiness. And that's all you keep trying to take forward with you. But the reality is those swords are just baggage. Like it's like almost you're playing a trick on yourself, because it's no longer, if it's the past, it's not in existence now. So you need to focus more on the now and start taking action. 8 of Swords here, or I keep calling swords wands, and it's so funny. Wands, swords. 8 of Wands is what I meant. And this is communication, messages coming in. This could be seeing something online through social media that is propelling you to take action on something. And with that, I feel like somebody's coming in to offer a cup of love to you. Or you may also feel propelled to do this as well. This is like really making a commitment to something. I feel like even with still seeing these 3 cups, and it's interesting, the cups hadn't fallen over. I didn't even take it like notice to that. So this is like you really reflecting back on like what makes you happy. And then now like someone's pursuing that happiness. This is like something coming back from the past even. That's really interesting, because those cups, it's the emotions. Those emotions hadn't spilled out. They're still there. So someone's really holding on to something here. And the World, this is the ending of a cycle. Fixed energy. This is someone trying to control this wheel of fortune, this wheel of karma, this wheel of I feel like things changing to, because the underlying tone was stability, the King of Pentacles, right? This could be like literally coming into a new sense of stability. Like maybe before you just thought like, as long as I have a place to stay, I have food, I have, you know, a source of income, I'm good. I don't need for anything else, right? This is like expanding that thought. Now that you've achieved, or like now that you have that sense of what you thought you could have, this is now expanding to have more. But it's like you have to get out of that stuck energy of the past. Like, it's reminding me of that leveling up, the need to level up here, because like love is almost the underlying cause. Happiness even is the underlying cause of why you need to level up. You need this stability to get to that next phase or pinnacle, or like position, I even want to say. But this is real stability. This isn't like and it's interesting too, because you do have a pentacle here, but I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is even coming in as that pentacle as well. You have these offers here on the table, so it's really being motivated or driven by love, by commitments, by relationships, taking a different cycle. Like you're closing out something to start something new. But it's like you're closing out that, like, I want to say immaturity is closing out, so that now like it can develop or like mature, I guess is because I'm getting like going through, what's that, puberty, going through puberty is the energy right now, where it's like it's that funny phase of things not quite feeling right, but being so driven by your emotions, all these cups, all this love, all this like happiness that you know is there, and you don't even realize what more could be offered, because you've just reached that state where it's like, I just got to a place where things are finally calm and I want to keep it there. But I feel like the universe is pushing you to want more, strive for more, understand that like your mentality is changing, as well as the relationships around you. So the more that you hone in on what is important, what you need, now that you've created what you want around you, because I feel like your sense of surrounding is really a reflection of what and who you are. So the more that you cultivate it, the more that you like pour into yourself and your surroundings, the more that like you've come into a place of peace. And because of that, it's like new positions can level up for you. So if you're not there yet, that's something definitely to look forward to. And if you are there, I would say now's the time. Don't spend too much time in it, but now's the time to, and that's probably why you are contemplating and sitting there in so much thought. But now's the time to expand that thought. Don't just like keep being in the cycle of thinking, like, because even with the 5 and the 4, that equals 9. There's an ending to this, like you're at the end phase of this cycle of stagnancy in thought. So that should be good news for air sign, actually, because we do need that action, right? Okay, guys, hope this reading helps. Love you, and Ashe. Thank you again for joining me here at Nesia Star Tarot, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye.